The Kite Runner. Episode 2. Farthest Road Home.
In March 1981, Amir and his father, Baba, were on a truck. The truck was old and very full of people. They were leaving their city, Kabul. They had to leave because soldiers from the Soviet Union attacked Kabul. They were going to Pakistan, but the ride was very bumpy. Amir felt sick in his stomach. He threw up more than once. The driver finally stopped the truck for Amir. Amir thought about their home. They had left it behind. Their family photos were gone. Rahim's special notebook, which he received for his birthday, was also gone. Amir knew they could not trust anyone in Kabul anymore. Russian soldiers were everywhere. Their friends, called Rafiqs, were also everywhere. These Rafiqs even taught young children how to spy on people. They came to a gate. A Russian soldier was there. He wanted a young woman from the truck. Baba was always brave. He stood up to the soldier. Amir's heart beat very fast. He thought, why does Baba always have to be a hero? Baba told the soldier to feel shame. But the soldier just laughed. He pointed his gun at Baba. Amir was very scared. He remembered Hassan. He pulled Baba's shirt sleeve, but Baba did not move. Another Russian officer came. He stopped the soldier. He said sorry for the soldier's bad actions. They continued their journey. The young woman's husband thanked Baba. They reached a place called Jalalabad. The truck driver said the truck was broken. Baba became very angry. He knew the driver had lied to get more money. But they had no choice. They learned that other people, also running away, had waited for 2 weeks. They were waiting in a basement. Karim's brother's truck still had not come. They stayed in a dark basement for a week. There were many rats in the basement. After a week, Karim found a fuel truck. Most of the people decided to go in this truck. Before climbing inside, Baba took some dirt from Afghanistan. He kissed it. Then he put it in his pocket. Inside the dark truck, Amir was very scared. Baba showed him his bright, shining watch. He told Amir to think happy thoughts. And Amir thought about flying kites with Hassan. They finally climbed out of the truck. It was a bright morning in Pakistan. They waited for 6 months to get visas to enter a new country. After that, Amir and Baba arrived in the United States. They started a new life there. It was the 1980s. Amir and Baba lived in a town called Fremont in California. Baba loved America in some ways, but he found living there very hard. He missed his old life. In Afghanistan, he was a respected man. Amir saw America as a place to forget his past. He wanted to leave his old memories behind. Baba worked very hard. He worked at a gas station. This job was much lower than his old job. He refused to take food stamps. He worked for 12 hours every day. He worked 6 days a week. He pumped gas for cars. He did other tasks too. Amir noticed his pain and sore wrists. Amir finished high school. Baba was very proud of him. He called Amir Muftakhir, which means proud one. Baba bought Amir a car for college. Amir wanted to study creative writing, but Baba worried that it wouldn't make enough money. He wanted Amir to study something like law or medicine. He called these real work. Amir often drove his new car. He hoped America would help him escape his ghosts. These were the bad memories from his past. In the summer of 1984, Baba sold his car. He bought an old Volkswagen bus. They started a small business. They bought old things at garage sales, then they sold them at the San Jose flea market. Many Afghans were there. They shared tea and talked about news from their home country. One day, Amir met General Tahari and his daughter Soraya at the market. Amir liked Soraya right away. He learned that she had a bad relationship in the past. Because of this, no one had asked to marry her. Amir found reasons to walk by her booth. Finally, he spoke to her. He asked her what book she was reading. This was a brave thing for an Afghan man to do. It could cause people to gossip about Soraya. She was reading a book called Wuthering Heights. She also knew that Amir wrote stories. Amir bravely asked if she would like to read his stories. She said yes. Amir felt a new hope starting in America. He hoped this country would let him leave his painful past behind. That night, Amir kept thinking about Soraya. He often visited her family's market stand. One day, Soraya and Amir were alone. She told him she wanted to be a teacher. She had taught a woman named Ziba. Ziba could not read. Soraya was proud when Ziba wrote her first letter. Soraya's story made Amir feel ashamed. He remembered a time when he made fun of Hassan for not being able to read. Not long after, Baba started to cough a lot. He didn't want to see a doctor, but Amir convinced him. The doctor found a spot on Baba's lung. It was possibly cancer. Later, the doctor said it was very serious. He said Baba could not get better. Baba refused to get treatment. He didn't want to live longer if he couldn't be healed. Even though he was sick, Baba still went to the flea market. But he became weaker and weaker. One day, he fell down. He could not speak. At the hospital, brain scans showed the cancer had spread. Many Afghan friends visited him. Soraya's family also came. In the hallway, Amir cried. Soraya comforted him. It was the first time they touched each other. 2 days later, Baba stopped his treatment. He came home. Amir asked Baba to ask for Soraya's hand in marriage. Baba agreed. The next day, he went to her house. The general agreed to the marriage. But Soraya wanted to tell Amir something first. She told him that when she was 18, she had run away with a man. That man used drugs. Her father brought her back home. Her mother had a stroke because of the shock. Amir told her he still wanted to marry her. Their engagement ceremony was called lafz. Many guests came. Baba was very weak, but he formally asked the general for Soraya's hand. Soraya looked beautiful in her traditional dress. They had a short engagement. This was so Baba could see their wedding. He spent most of his money on it. At the ceremony, they looked at each other through a mirror. The mirror was under a veil. Amir told Soraya he loved her. Soraya moved in and took great care of Baba. One day, Amir found her reading his stories to Baba. 1 month after the wedding, Baba died peacefully in his sleep. His funeral was full of people. These were people he had helped. Amir missed him very deeply.
Soraya and Amir moved to San Francisco. Amir started writing his first novel. Soraya studied to become a teacher. Her father wanted her to be a lawyer, but she chose teaching. Amir's book was published. He knew Baba would have been proud. But Amir still thought of Hassan. He wondered if he deserved to be happy. They wanted to have children, but they could not. They tried different treatments. Nothing worked. The doctor suggested adoption. Soraya was not sure because she wanted a child of her own blood. Her father also did not approve. He said Afghans value their family bloodlines. Amir agreed with them. This was partly because of his guilt. He did not feel he deserved to be a father. This sadness affected their marriage. In June 2001, Rahim called. He was very sick. He asked Amir to visit him in Pakistan. Soraya was worried about Amir's safety, but Amir promised to be safe. He saw kites flying in the park. He thought about Rahim's words, "There is a way to be good again." He felt that Rahim knew what he had done to Hassan. Amir flew to Peshawar. He found Rahim. Rahim looked very weak. They talked about life, marriage, and the terrible state of Afghanistan. The Taliban was in power there. Rahim then said he was dying. He refused to get any treatment. The real reason he had called Amir was to talk about Hassan. Hassan had been living with Rahim after Amir left Afghanistan. The guilt came back to Amir. Rahim said he wanted to tell Amir everything about Hassan. After Ali died, Rahim invited Hassan, Hassan's wife, and their son, Sohrab. They moved into Baba's old house in Kabul. They still lived in the small mud hut in the backyard. They looked after the house for Rahim. Hassan had learned to read and write. He taught Sohrab how to use a slingshot. He also taught Sohrab how to fly kites, just like Hassan himself used to do. But then the Taliban came to Kabul. Rahim told Amir a terrible truth. The Taliban accused Hassan of living in Baba's house without permission. They killed Hassan and his wife and took over their house. Sohrab was now a child with no parents in Kabul. Then Rahim told the biggest secret. Baba was Hassan's father. Hassan was Amir's half-brother. The man who always said that stealing was the only bad thing had stolen the truth from both of them. Amir's entire life felt like a lie. All the signs were there, but Amir had been blind. Rahim wanted Amir to go to Kabul. He wanted Amir to bring Sohrab back. Amir was very scared, but the truth and the heavy weight of his past pushed him forward. He knew he had to go.